Most laptops in the premium creator space, they're either too heavy to be actually portable or they're too compromised to be actually powerful. You pick one. That's how it's been for years. But the MSI Prestige 16 AI Plus is trying to do both at the same time. And after spending some real time with it, I'm starting to think that the way we talk about laptop performance might need to change. If you're new here, my name is RJ and I cover tech in a way that hopefully helps you make smarter decisions. We're closing in on 100,000 subscribers. So if you find this useful, hit subscribe. It genuinely helps the channel. Let's start with what you actually feel when you pick this thing up. By definition, it should feel like a 16-inch laptop, but MSI did something here with the chassis that almost tricks your hands. I mean, this thing is thin, it's light for its size, and it has that quiet kind of premium feel where the lid doesn't flex. The deck doesn't bend, and the hinge has that smooth resistance that just feels right. No creaks, no plasticky gimmicks. This is a laptop that's been engineered, not just assembled. The chassis is aluminum with that subtle silver finish that doesn't show smudges. And the weight sits in that sweet spot where you notice the screen size when you open it, but you don't notice the weight when you carry it around all day. Pick it up one hand, slide it into a bag, take it to a meeting, it just disappears into your routine. Now you open it up and this is where the real story begins. This display is a 16-inch 2.8K OLED panel. And I know every laptop claims to have a great display, but OLED on a creative laptop, that just hits different. The blacks are actually black, color accuracy is dialed in for creative work, watching footage on this thing, editing photos on this thing, even just having a Notion doc open with a dark theme, it all looks like a panel that was tuned by someone who actually cares. If you've been color grading on a lesser display and second guessing your choices, this is the kind of screen that fixes that problem. The panel hits solid HDR brightness with deep contrast and a refresh rate that's smooth for scrolling and content browsing without killing the battery. For a creator, the practical value is what you see on the screen is roughly what your audience is going to see when the video gets uploaded. Now that alignment is rare and what actually will save you time in post. Now for the performance. This is where MSI swung hard. The Prestige 16 AI Plus is running the Intel Core Ultra 9 Series 3 processor. That's Intel's latest flagship mobile platform with a built-in NPU for AI workloads. So when Microsoft talks about Copilot Plus features, when developers start shipping AI tools that run locally instead of on the cloud, this is the kind of chip that actually handles the task without melting down. For day-to-day stuff, it feels fast. Apps open instantly, heavy browser sessions don't slow it down, photo edits, video timelines, design work, this thing keeps up with all of it. But here's the part that surprised me. This thing is quiet, like genuinely quiet. The thermal design means that even when I'm pushing it, the fans don't ramp into that jet engine mode that most performance laptops fall into. You can actually use this on a couch, in a meeting, or in a coffee shop without feeling like you're about to take off. Now let's talk about the keyboard and the touchpad, because this is where most laptops lose me. The keyboard is backlit, the key travel is comfortable, and the layout is intentional. Nothing weird, nothing trying too hard, but the touchpad, that's where MSI added something really interesting. It's called the Action Trackpad. Along the edges, you get these little zone controls for brightness, volume, and media playback. Slide along the side and you can adjust the brightness without lifting your hand off the. Now I know it's a small thing, but once you start using it, going back to a regular touchpad feels like a step backward. This is one of those checkbox items where most laptops do the bare minimum, and MSI just decided to fully load this thing. You get Thunderbolt 4, which means you can drive multiple external displays, run a fast SSD off of it, or use it as a single cable docking solution. You get Wi-Fi 7, which is the latest wireless standard. So if you're on a modern router, you're getting faster speeds and a more stable connection, especially in places with a lot of network traffic. The port selection on the chassis itself is generous as well. You're not living in dongle hell here, and that alone is worth the highlight. On the left side, you've got Thunderbolt 4 alongside HDMI output for plugging straight into a monitor or a TV without an adapter. On the right side, two USB-A ports for legacy peripherals you still depend on, plus a headphone jack. It is missing an SD card slot, which is not really a big deal if you do use a dongle like I do for my creative workflow. Now, I want to talk to you guys about how this actually fits into my real workflow, because specs are one thing, but how does this actually feel when you're using it for your work? I've tested this in my normal setup. I edited 4K footage, I hopped on a few video calls, I had a dozen Chrome tabs open with research, I multitasked between Lightroom and Photoshop, and I used this thing for general writing and email. The Prestige 16 AI Plus handled all of it without complaint. Editing was smooth, scrubbing through a timeline didn't lag, render times were respectable, and during video calls, MSI's AI Noise Cancellation Pro did something I genuinely appreciated. It cleaned up my voice without making me sound robotic, and it filtered out background noise like keyboard tapping and construction construction work going on in the background. Here's a more specific example. I dropped a 15-minute timeline into my editor, mixed 4K clips with overlays, music, and a few effects layered in the back. The playback stayed smooth, color correction nodes didn't stutter when I stacked them, export times came in at a range you'd expect from a desktop class system, not a thin, light laptop. That was genuinely impressive. That is not normal at this weight class, and it's the kind of thing that genuinely changes where you can work. And on the multi-display side with Thunderbolt 4, you can run this into a docking station and drive a couple of external monitors, plus the laptop's built-in screen. So you can have your timeline on one display, your project bin on another, and reference footage on the laptop itself. That's a real desktop replacement setup in a chassis you can throw into a backpack to take to a client's office or a co-working space. But the bigger story here for creators like myself is what this means when I'm not at my desk. I took this to a cafe for a few hours one morning. I got through a full editing session, one call, and a writing block on a single charge with battery to spare. Then later that week, I packed it for a trip to my parents' house, slid it into my bag without that I'm bringing a workstation feeling. That's the kind of thing you can only really notice when you're doing it day after day. Battery life is a strong point as well. MSI quotes long-lasting battery with fast charging. And in real use, I was getting through a full days of work off a single charge with mixed usage. That's not editing 4K all day long, but it's a realistic mix of editing, browsing, calls, and writing that most creators actually do. And when I needed to charge up fast, the fast charging got me back to a usable level in under 1 hour. For mobile creators, that combination of weight, battery, and performance is the actual unlock. You can take this to a cafe, a client meeting, a hotel room on a trip, and you can do real work. Not compromise work, but real work. So who exactly is this laptop for? It's for the creator who wants OLED color accuracy without buying a desktop monitor for every project. It's for the professional who wants AI features that actually run locally on their machine. And it's for anyone who's been waiting for a 16-inch laptop that doesn't feel like a 16-inch laptop. A quick note on the availability: the Prestige Early Bird and Review and Receive campaign is live as of April 2026, which means there are launch incentives if you're picking this thing up now. You can find the Prestige 16 AI Plus at Memory Express. Links are in the description. Look, I review a lot of laptops on this channel. Most of them have a clear weakness. Either the battery is mid or the display is dull, or the chassis is heavy, or the performance falls off the cliff the second you push it. The Prestige 16 AI Plus doesn't really have any one of those. It's not perfect, no laptop is, but the trade-offs are small enough that for the creator and the pro audience this is aimed at, it actually delivers on what it promises. If you guys found this video helpful, drop a dolphin emoji down in the comments below. I would love to know who my true supporters are. And let me know in the comments what you'd want me to see test next on this thing. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to flex with your tech.